it's a very even matchup. They're both with Flask as well, trying their best to sustain and not get poked out by one another. Very dynamic lane right there. Ooh, good chain.
You can do
anything. Those solo kills,
I can do better, says Bjergsen. The level 6 hits. Oh no, he chucked the potion just in time. Woo!
It's from Santorin's farming over Rush. Dyrus as well as the other guy who has a lane edge, and that's being taken back in this bottom lane. Where now it
goes down.
Wow.
The Tibbers locked out there. They're trying to fight without practically any mana. You can see how low Apollo is on this one going in, so that was a dire situation for them.
And the only lane where TSM had a deficit was in that bottom lane because they were getting LCS.
Did have,
exactly. Now it's becoming another situation where TSM is winning all their lanes. Rush continuing to try the gank pressure, though. One of these has to work if Tip wants a chance in this game.
He gets the cripple on. Dyrus still wants to go for the kill, though. Transcendent Blades is down, and Dyrus is going to find himself on the ground as well. Rolling around in the tormented soil. Out of that, they may decide to go now onto Dyrus in the top lane. He actually hasn't even focused boots yet, so he's only using the tenacity of his passive. Doesn't look like it's going to help him out this time. He goes down again, a bit of deja vu there, and a repeat gank towards Dyrus. After that gank, able to go for the dragon, feeling safe about this. Rush doesn't look like he'll be anywhere near the range, so. We did see a lot of wards placed here recently by Impulse, but as those wear out, TSM knows it, and they go ahead and take down the dragon.
We got that backdoor Morgana that could be good. Oh, nice catch.
That's going to be a dead Lustboy going down. Adrian with the quick fingers actually picks up the kill, which is a little unfortunate.
Taking a play. They have a numbers advantage potentially. They catch Rush.
Ooh, he was standing on a few of his own wards, but they still knew that he was there due to the rotation of Impulse. Team then with that final level of ultimate, and whatever they have may not help in the fights on the side of Impulse. Oh, Solar Flare just behind Dyrus, losing out on a very, very big ultimate there. Well, the rest of the team, they're going to follow through. A nice block by Adrian to be the human shield, but it was only for so long because he himself goes down. 2 more kills for Team Solo Mid as they are just roaming around the map now.
Middle of a lane, on top of a lane ward that TSM didn't know that was there to start the fight.
I love the way that Impulse plays. Even when they're behind, they still try to look for the fights. Impact having to use his Zanyas only for 1 Soul Shackle. Oh, Turtle gets caught in the front of the fight. Lustboy from behind. This could be a huge Tibbers if he nails it. Impact and Apollo get hit, but the team's already spreading. It was too little, too late.
Misposition from Wild Turtle, and now Impulse is back on the offensive.
That's what they wanted the whole time, pushing themselves into the jungle, whether they had vision or not, and they find a fight that gives them a bit of an edge. Maybe an inner turret here as well. Dragon is in 1:30, so they still got to scrap for that, but this is a good move.
That was Team Impulse fighting without a good ultimate out of Impact. What? Another Dark Binding and another pop by Impulse, and there's a bit too early, and the game's a bit too close to try anything around there.
Right through the brush, they feel like they have it again. They push it onto Wild Turtle and they explode Lustboy. This could be another fight. Dyrus forced to flash out. Turtle again gets hit up by the crowd control in the middle of the fight. Not looking good now for Team Solo Mid. The picks are happening and the picks continue for Team Impulse. Dyrus on the side, able to get one onto Rush, but that's all they got out of that fight. Dragon might cause them to back off, but it looks like they should have enough damage to finish and get out of this one on time.
He's going to want to cause problems, but he's got to be careful. Those bindings still last on Aurelia.
That's the deep Rek'Sai tunnel. He could be coming up big on this one if the team can keep going in. Bjergsen a little too far ahead of the team. He goes down. Caston and Shao is on the ground as well. They're going to be able to pick up a kill on Impact. Adrian only offering the crowd control utility here. And with that huge Void Rush, they may be able to keep picking up kills. Corki just on the outside. Wild Turtle, the Valkyrie in. And Santorin helps the team pick up a few and repair that debacle of the Dragon fight.
The setup from the Rek'Sai tunnel so infrequently is that something more than a farm alarm. This time, it was a legitimate danger alarm for Team Impulse because Santorin came in behind them, and this game just exploded in action.
Oh, getting antsy in the pantsy. Rush goes in. Lustboy, 2 turret shots. He's down to 200 HP. Rush. Oh, he connects the resonating strike. Kicks back Dyrus. They may not have enough damage. Connected again. Oh, he gets the next Sonic Wave off to finish the kill from Adrian. And Santorin's left wondering. Wild Turtle as he comes down in the mid lane, so they're trying to just repeat, rinse and repeat. There it is again.
Yeah, but now they're going to fight him.
That's the Zanyas. Tibbers goes out. they lock up the Tibbers, but where's the damage onto the champions? Wild Turtle gets hit. Dyrus is the focus, but he's able to take a lot still. Impulse takes down the tank and the AD carry right away. One of the tanks, I should say.
It's close in the late game. He comes up with these somewhat untradeable moves. He'll Q him, get a huge
forced to go for a fight here to stop this from going down because
they're
they can't
losing
get to the base
so
first.
much here.
What a move!
But they might get control of the fight here as long as no one gets caught with the binding. Will they go?
Dyrus doesn't teleport in. He had a chance to go to the pink ward up towards Tribrush, but he's not even home guarding out here. Now he's going to teleport in.
This is going to be the game.
Be able to get a good fight here. Santorin goes in to keep them there. We see the Tibbers is out as well, and it is going to be the fight. Lustboy gets himself out. That Quicksilver Sash somewhat coming into play, but he still goes down. The fight is now Impulse. This death ball on the back line ready to now push forward. They get it onto Turtle once again. That's where the Quicksilver Sash needed to be. And Impulse is going to start moving into the base to wreck house.
Riv, they have the minion wave. This fight is so late in the game, and they can't quite get Bjergsen.
That
might be what stops the game from ending, the fact that Bjergsen didn't die there.
Tendency to go under the turret a little bit more. Dyrus bound on the outside. That's only free damage for now. Lustboy hits out the Tibbers. Not much was gained out of this. It didn't look like the team was ready. Wild Turtle could go down, and he gets ignited immediately. How does he keep going down first? Now it's the kill going on to Bjergsen. Lustboy falls. There's Dyrus. Santorin actually gets hit. They're over the wall. The bindings are just on point from impact. And being outspoken about the Morgana pick, he brings out the plays once again.
They picked it early, it's a flex, but we thought it was going in the top lane, and that flash ultimate just ended the game against TSM. No escape from that Morgana. Team Impulse pulls off the upset, 41 minutes in.
One of the most definitive games to take down Team Solo Maiden to bring themselves 6